The electoral body had called President Uhuru Kenyatta and his arch-rival Raila Odinga or their agents to the negotiation table to iron out the sticking issues around next month's election. But barely an hour into the meeting, the NASA delegation led by Siaya Senator James Orengo stormed out of the meeting, accusing President Kenyatta's team led by Senate Deputy Speaker Professor Kithure Kindiki of engaging in bad faith, the bone of contention being the two bills tabled in Parliament seeking to radically amend the election laws.
We are left with no alternative but to walk out of this meeting. Literally, we walked out of this meeting. And the fact that the rules of the game are being changed midstream.
What we will not entertain, however, is a situation where one party wants to bulldoze their agenda on the majority of Kenyans, as if this country belongs to them alone. That one we will not tolerate.
The two bills propose concurrent transmission of presidential election results, and in case of discrepancies, results transmitted manually take precedent. Jubilee also seeks to legislate that anomalies in results declaration forms would not suffice as a reason for invalidating the outcome. Proposals NASA insist were meant to give Kenyatta an easy ride back to State House.
We can tell Jubilee that you can think that you will get away with this, but we have a bombshell awaiting them. They will not get away with the theft that was the August election. 26th October is just another day in the calendar on Kenya. There will be nothing like election. You cannot change the rules of the game at halftime.
We are properly prepared as Jubilee for even a situation where they will not participate in the elections, or where they will want to cause violence so that the election cannot take place, or where they want to go to court to stop the elections from taking place. We are prepared for all the scenarios. And so whatever they were calling bombshell here is basically a smokescreen.
Odinga's successful petition at the Supreme Court cited anomalies in transmission of results and lack of security features in some declaration forms.
What the bills do is that at every point where a foul was declared in the previous match, then what the bill has done is to sanitize that action, and what was a foul previously is no longer a foul.
There has never been a situation where we say no reforms, and that reforms do not involve Parliament. What other reforms were they talking about? No reforms, no elections. And we have said, yes, come we reform in Parliament so that we can have elections.
Though today's consultative meeting came a cropper, IEBC holds that plans for the repeat State House contest remain intact.
26th of October, we shall have a presidential election, a fresh presidential election as ordered by the Supreme Court.
In pushing for changes in the election laws, Jubilee insists Kenyatta's triumph was invalidated through collusion between some NASA bigwigs and IEBC officials who willfully failed to sign off results declaration forms.
And that is one of the minor amendments that will seek to ensure that we don't get to where we are by being presented with two documents, one falsified and possibly the original missing, and a decision has to be made on a falsified document.
We don't need any more laws to give Kenyans an election on 26th of October. But if Parliament passes the laws, I've also said I hope those laws will not change the framework we have put in place, because if they do so, then they'll put us in a very precarious situation.
The grandstanding by agents of the two presidential candidates over the proposed changes to the election laws mirrors the vicious competing political interests as the country prepares to return to the ballot next month. IEBC hopeful of a consensus on the contentious issues to enable the Commission prepare adequately for the grand rematch within 60 days as ordered by the Supreme Court. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV, Bomas of Kenya, Nairobi.